So welcome everyone. Hello, this is the Wapow dinner. My name's Jay. There'll be a couple other local Seattle comics coming up right after me to give you a little after dinner entertainment. Please help yourself to coffee, and I think there's like extra tiramisus laying around, so have those too. What? Nah, who cares? Oh, is that? Well, no, she turned off the mic. Well, because there was. Oh, it is on. Okay. All right, it is on. All right. Well, then I will use the mic. Let's start this. Oh, don't do that. Well, turn off your mic button. Turn off the phone. Yeah, please turn off your cell phones and pagers, blah, blah, blah. So a little something about me, actually. Jen and I went to high school together, and I was actually one of her original employees until she realized that just because we went to high school together doesn't mean that I know jack shit about running a company or working in an office. So it ended up being a mutual decision that I should not work there anymore. But that being said, thank you, Jen, for having us down and putting on. I'm sure the conference today went well because she's so good at this stuff. And yeah, little hands for Jen. Yay, Jen. As for me, well, let's see. I'm just glad to be here. It was a nice day outside today. Summer is roughly here, which is good. I'm excited about summer. I prefer it. I am a winter. I do like winter. I like to ski, but this last winter, something weird kind of happened. I got banned from Stevens Pass. It's stupid, too. I saw this stunt in a movie, and so I figured I'd try it out. And, well, the people at Stevens Pass said, no, we can't have that here. And, I mean, I understand their point of view, but let me tell you, it is impossible to ski and fire a machine gun. And forget about aiming. But, see, I'm 39. I also recently moved back in with my parents. But this is okay, because I was so tired of getting laid. So things should work out much better this way. My parents are very excited, I'm sure, as you can tell, since they did send me to the Overlake School, which wasn't cheap. I also went to actually quite a nice college. It's the kind of college that once you get out of college, they expect you to make a lot of money. So right away, as soon as you graduate, they start calling you, asking for donations, asking you to make donations. Now when they call, they just ask me to stop telling people I went there. But it's all right. But my parents are pretty cool. Anybody else have parents? My mom can be a bit of a handful. She's encouraging. She thinks I can do anything, but she doesn't realize that she makes these encouraging statements that are kind of backhanded compliments. Like when I was a kid growing up, she always used to tell me how, when Mozart was your age, he'd perform symphonies. And then I got in my mid-20s, and she'd always be like, when Einstein was your age, he'd already patented, scientific equations. And then the other day, this one was weird, though. She said, when he was your age, Jesus was dead. And I was like, so should I be dead or should I be Jesus? I'm not even sure what level of accomplishment you're going for there. But it's all right. I don't mind my parents. They're nice people. They let me live with them at my 30s for the third time. So that's worked out good. But you'd think probably that might make me depressed. And yes, I have those bouts of depression. I was taking antidepressants for a while. They worked a lot better than the pro-depressants. And I was seeing a therapist, but I was seeing a reverse psychologist. So it was a little different, He's like, oh, I guess you're the only one with problems, Why don't you kill yourself? But I'm not going to take up too much time because we have some actual professional comedians here. But I will say, as we all probably know, you might have heard, it's an election year. You may not be excited. I used to not be very excited about elections years, but now I kind of am, actually, because I'm 35, and I'm a natural-born American citizen with a birth certificate. And I figured, hey, maybe I should run for president. And you say to yourself, hey, what do you know about running for president? Well, I got some pretty good ideas. Like for instance, I think we can all agree that homelessness is a big problem in this country. I mean, they're annoying. They're always trying to bum a cigarette, or sell me some paper that doesn't even have any comics in it. And then I also noticed that we have a big problem with recycling. I mean, why am I supposed to sift through all my recycling all the time? You know, I don't know what's made of glass or made out of cardboard. So I figured we could solve both problems by switching recycling. Here's what you do. You take all your recycling, you throw it out, just in the garbage. You throw all your recycling in the garbage. Then we take all the homeless people down to the dump, and they can sift through the garbage for you and find the recycling. I mean, they already have the experience. And, you know, you say to yourself, well, what do we do with the recycling trucks? Well, that's how we'll get them to the dump. They're already hanging out on the curb. You send the truck around, it picks them up, takes them out to the dump. And if you feel really bad, you throw some change in your garbage. There you go. They've got some, you know, little extra something on the side for themselves. And I am willing to take on the tough issues. Obviously, abortion is a divisive issue. And I'm willing to say, this may not be a very popular viewpoint, but I am not pro-life. I am pro-abortion. I screwed that up. I was supposed to say pro-choice. Damn it! I didn't even know my own material. Anyways, we'll skip right over to the closing remarks then. You don't have to worry about the fact that I will be running for president because I can already hear the negative ads. They're going to get a guy with a deep voice, and they'll have a picture of me doing something that'll go to black and white, and the guy will come on and go, Jay Jennings wants to be your president. But did you know that in college he did so many drugs he earned the nickname the Bong Wizard? Do you really want a president who's going to run up the national debt on Funyuns and Domino's Pizza? This November, just say no to Jay Jennings. And granted, I have some skeletons in the closet, like we all do, but I think you could take anybody in history and they can make a negative ad out of him. Like you take the most positive guy in the history of the world and they can make a negative ad. Jesus Christ wants to be your president. But did you know that he once tossed the money changers out of the temple? Why is Jesus against small business? This November, ask yourself, what would Jesus do? And don't vote for Jesus. Well, that's my quick time. Thank you for all my screw-ups and whatnot.